Ooh. Oh, we're on live on television. I'm sitting there playing on the kids' game. Anyway, it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. Hope everybody's doing well. It's Friday. Maybe I'm a little more happy because it's Friday and I think I'm surviving the week. Who knows? How are you all doing out there? I hope everybody's having a good morning and things are going well. We're here to talk about Agile and Scrum and different business ideas and techniques and things like that. I'm Greg Mester. I'm an Agile coach and Scrum Master. And we're just here to have some fun, learn some things, progress a little bit, share ideas. People send me questions and thoughts and feedback. And when they do, I share that too. Otherwise, it's more stuff I see day to day and in the Agile world there. And we'll see how that goes. I gotta throw something at the cat. The cat's over there causing trouble. Mayhem, the cat. So a couple things I just want to talk about today. Some Agile stuff. I noticed a lot of my on LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn too, by the way. So you can find us if you do 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. You can search and find us. This is show 74 for the podcast folks. We're on all the podcast environments. Safe Summit. So a lot of people are out there at the Safe Summit in San Diego. One of my coworkers is out there. And I was kind of jealous. I'm like, I would love to be in San Diego right now. But I got too much stuff to do. And carting the family over to San Diego at this time, I don't know if that would work. Maybe next year. Whatever we do next. I think next year we'll do more traveling. But on that, wanted to talk about from a safe perspective. When you do your PI planning, your architectural vision and what's going on from a systems perspective. And I always find a lot of companies kind of lapse on that part of the operation, and everybody say, what does the architect do? It's a great chance for architects to shine and share with what they know, what they've seen over the past PI, the new product that's coming out. Theoretically, everybody says they want to have architectural design reviews of new product that's coming out before they invest money and what you want to do. So it's a great opportunity for the architects to present to the teams the architect's roadmap, how material is going to flow from system to system, any new systems that the product's tapping into. And it really gives them a focus point to prepare, right? Besides the day-to-day, hey, what is the next PI? What architectural risks are out there? What new architectural connections that we're going to use or maybe make more efficient, or we're going to do a new system? That whole little vision part in the beginning is a great opportunity to share and minimize risk for the development teams. And I'm really kind of disappointed in a lot of architects not taking advantage of that during the PI planning session where they share that information with the teams. It's you always say, oh no, some different things, but it's an opportunity for them to shine and share what they do and their knowledge with everybody in the group. And I really don't see sometimes architects sharing that information, like how the flow is going to go, where the information is coming from, a new system they're going to introduce, or a new way of connecting the data. And I would even add high-level technical people should bring up stuff too, not just architects. I would add, my personal opinion, I would add people like your system engineers or coding practices, right? There is a part in there where you can do your new Agile practices. You present that. If during this new PI, you just bought a new piece of software, you're going to implement some code refactoring software or a new product line. And so, oh, by the way, during this PI, we're going to implement this new automated test software, and we're going to add that to our toolkit. And we want to make sure everybody has that taken care of, right? So that is something that you can do. And I have to see the back's open. So I gotta close that because that just annoys me. I think it's the cats. I think the cats are causing trouble because my wife said yesterday I had It's a ghost, right? It's a ghost. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. It's coming back. The door is opening. And now it's open big. Yeah, that should work. Now I'm back. Hi everybody. It's live television. It's live YouTube. And we're also going to do Fortune Cookie Friday. By the way, I got a fortune cookie. So we are going to do Fortune Cookie Friday. But it's a chance at the summit, or for PI planning for architects, new things coming out to introduce what they're going to do, so that the teams can take that into account when they do their planning for the period, and some risks and stuff like that. It's a good opportunity, and I really wish that they would do that more. Because you know what? I want the architecture to improve every PI too. Maybe I'm greedy, right? So I just wanted to mention that. And then the other thing is just looking at the dynamics of daily Scrum a little bit. So I was having a conversation the other day with a Scrum Master about daily Scrum, and the idea of people not wanting to go to daily Scrum. So I'm going to make sure I write that down. Daily Scrum. And oh, we have too many meetings. Why should I go to daily Scrum? People start coming in late and they lag behind it, or they don't show up. I asked them, so, well, maybe that's a symptom they're not finding value in the daily Scrum. Are we doing the daily Scrum correctly? And it's a deeper thing. Those are all excuses, like, oh, I have this other meeting, I have this meeting. No, they've realized that daily Scrum is not a priority, and they're not getting as much value out of daily Scrum. See, there's a different mindset you have to start asking yourself. It's not that they have conflicts. It's they think it's okay not to go to daily Scrum. It's a more deeper question, right? And people want to use, oh, I had another meeting, I had this. No. They're not finding the value out of daily Scrum. And you have to turn that brain switch on to realize that's what's really going on. Now the question, then the next thing is, what do you do to fix that? And you got to, in every meeting in Scrum, or any meeting whatsoever, but let's say daily Scrum, focus on, it's got to be a win-win for the people attending the meeting, right? For the daily Scrum. What are they getting out of the meeting? And you really need to make it, they are learning information about their teammates during daily Scrum. There's stuff they didn't know that was going on. So they always say, I don't want to miss daily Scrum because I might miss something, or I got something I want to share with my team. Now, the question is also, how well are your team dynamics? Are they really sharing information? Let me tell you right now, if they don't go to daily Scrum, there's a sign that they're not really sharing information. Maybe they're doing really good all day. I don't know. But I personally would say something's missing there. They're not really doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? And I would say that you need to look at that. Are people saying what they had finished and I'm handing it over to Jimbo or Bobby Jane or whatever, right? I finished this work and it's going them. Or, hey, I'm starting this work today. I might have bugs come out. I just want to let you know we're going to start testing this. And I know it came from, developer A or B or whoever was working on that. I just want you to know I'm going to be testing that sequence this afternoon, and I'll let you know if I find anything out of it. See, that's important. Then it's interesting. Then the dev people are listening to the testers because the testers say, hey, I'm testing your stuff today, right? That's useful information. And then the other thing, I'm here, I'm not here. Like, I'm going to be out this afternoon. Oh, I was planning to give you some stuff today. Oh, so if you're not going to be here this afternoon, let me get it to you before noon so you can take a look at it and see if you have any questions initially. Because when you come in tomorrow or overnight or whatever, I want you to ask me some questions, or for the offshore people. Hey, I plan on having this work done today. So offshore, you can test it. Please I'll get it out to you. Is there anything you want me to look at before it comes out, or anything concerns you have? Just send me a text, or if you started, just however you want to do it, or if you have any initial questions. Setting people up for that transition. It's all about handing off. There was the blog post I had on LinkedIn about changing the baton, right? So if I had the baton, little video game, and I'm coming through, and I'm just going to change the baton over to one of my coworkers, and that's what the daily scrum's about. It's about giving off the baton to somebody else to take on the work to finish the race, right? It's a sprint. So it's a baton. That's what it is. So anyway, so think about that. If people are making excuses not to show up to daily scrum, go ask them. So are you getting what you think you need out of daily scrum? And be honest with me. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I want it to be productive, right? So that's something. So those are the two things I wanted to talk about today. And we're going to do the fortune cookie. So talk about the summit. Say hi all those people out in California. Right now it's 5:45 here, which means it's 2:45 in California. So people watching in California at 2:45 in the morning, good for you. But anyway, so we talked about, doing a better architectural presentation at PI and showing how your new software, new product line. I mean, you are producing a new product line. When you produce a new product line or a new product, talk about how it's all connecting to the different systems. I haven't seen any architect really do a good job doing that. I had one architect a while ago. He would do a high level thing. That's fine. Just show all the different systems we're connecting to. And maybe your people in the audience be prepared because they know the architecture. Like, well, why are you going there? Why aren't you going to this system? And I would actually seed the audience with people to challenge the questions at PI. I'm an evil devil like that, right? They should. It's supposed to be an engaging thing. It's not a one-way communication. When they ask for questions, yeah, why are you using that database? How come you're not using the other database we created the other day? What's the benefit, right? So, I mean, that's just something you can do. And then daily scrum. If people aren't attending, find out why. Are they getting the value that they wanted and everything like that? But you have to ask them, right? And be truthful. So they're not. It's not that they have other meetings. They don't find value in the daily scrum because they're not getting value out of it. They're not exchanging ideas. They're not having that interchange. There's no excitement. People are interested. What are you doing? They listen to when their stuff comes up, and they're really good if they call each other by name. So now I'm going to do the fortune cookie. So open up fortune cookie. No double fortune today. So here at 5 a.m. Mester Scrum, it's Fortune Cookie Friday. When I do have fortune cookies, I open one up and we see if the fortune relates to Agile and Scrum. So let's see. I gotta take the glasses off here. Okay, this is funny. The quality, not the longevity of one's life, is what is important. Boy, that applies to Agile, right? The quality, not the longevity of one's life, is what's important. So the quality of life, right? So I can go so many different ways on this one. Everything from, in our Agile world, why we do an Agile and Scrum. Are you having fun when you're not working? Are you working 60 hours a week, right? But no, the quality, you could really enjoy what you're doing. Some people are really passionate about it. You got some product you want to build and you're learning something, go to it, That I would never stop anybody from doing if you really enjoy it. Hey, I'm doing 5 a.m. Mester Scrum, right? So I know what it's like to put in more hours than your 40 hours a week. I like this stuff. But there's quality, but also, quality of the code you're producing, right? There's something to that. Just because you're coding and typing all day doesn't mean you're producing quality code. I hear a lot of managers, why need most efficient use of my development team? They need to be coding all the time, every day. They need to be coding every day. Need to code every day. I'm just repeating myself because that's what they sound like. Code every day, code every day. I'm like, but is their quality any good? Just because they're coding all the time doesn't mean they're producing good quality code. Sorry, doesn't mean that. It doesn't translate. It doesn't equal time coding. Quality code does not equal. So I can pick on the whole quality thing. We should do show on quality, but it's just funny how fortune cookies and what they say, and then relate back to Agile. Again, the quality of one's life is what's important. So have fun. We do Agile so we can work and have a good quality work that we produce in the office and be focused on what we do and produce good quality work. And also that our quality of life outside of the office is good and well balanced. So you got a little balance going on between life and work, right? So, It ain't all about coding every day. You know, they're not gonna, when you go in the grave and they put you in there, they're gonna say, "Oh, you were the best coder in the world." Maybe that's what they are, but who were you as a person, right? What did you do? They had fun. They did everything. They went out with their families. They hung out with people. They were my best buddy. You know, we went out and did things, had some fun. You know, good quality life, served people, did service projects. You know, what we do in the office get paid pretty well. What are you serving in the community? Are you being in service to the community? Are you taking some time on weekends? Or are you just in the office all the time? You know, are you out there helping the poor? I don't know. Something to think about. And with that, we'll end our show because we're at the 15:45 mark. Please like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. We get that brand new light. Can't wait to get the office going because the office has no lights right now. And move out of here so we don't get the washer dryer in the background. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. Please like and subscribe. Share us. We're on LinkedIn. Comment. Give me questions. Topics you want to talk about. Anything's on the table. Go for it. And you guys, everybody out there, have a great day. Happy scrumming. Enjoy your Friday. Weekend's coming. We are going to be on Saturday and Sunday during the weekend also. So we go 7 days a week. And we have just finished show 74. We're almost to 100. Oh boy. Anyway, I just shook the table. So I just moved my mouth. Anyway, have a great day. Happy scrumming. Take care. See ya. Goodbye.